Hey guys, welcome to my newest video. For today's video I'm going to be doing this week's Top 5 Wednesday, and Top 5 Wednesday is a Goodreads group that was originally created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will have all the relevant information in the below bar. And basically Top 5 Wednesday is a group where we're assigned a weekly topic and we have to come up with 5 I guess answers to that topic, and this week's topic was top 5 favourite underrated books. So these could be, say, books that you feel don't get enough love and should be more talked about, or perhaps books that were, say, once immensely popular but you feel they're not talked about enough anymore. So I managed to come up with 5 for this week, so I'm just going to get straight into it. And the first one that I feel is a bit underrated is the Thursday Next series by Jasper Fforde. This is the first book in the series, The Air Affair, and I just have so much fun with these series. They're like alternate history, I guess sci-fi/fantasy books. It's very hard to describe the premise of it, but it's very I almost want to say whimsical, I guess, just with what goes on in these books. But I just have so much fun with them, and yeah, I definitely think they need to be talked about more. And yeah, so that's the first book that I've selected, so the Thursday Next series. And then the next one I have is probably a bit of a really random choice, but I've picked Movies in 15 Minutes. This is by Clea Linda Jones. I don't know if she still has her community on LiveJournal, where she did these movies in 15 minutes for recent releases, but this is basically a book where it's got well, as the title suggests, they're movies in 15 minutes, and it's basically got so in here we've got the Lord of the Rings, it's Lord of the Rings, Titanic, Braveheart, The Matrix, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, it's just such a fun read. And well, actually they're all down. Yeah, you've got Braveheart, Gladiator, The Philosopher's Stone, Independence Day, Jurassic Park, all Lord of the Rings films, or as it says in the description, the Lord of the Rings, all 3, and probably in a bit more than 15 minutes. The Matrix, Spider-Man, and Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Titanic. So yeah, these are just such a fun read, and it's definitely definitely loved reading through these, because I've followed the Movies in 15 Minutes community on LiveJournal for quite a number of years, and yeah, definitely had to get the book when it was released. So it's one of definitely, I really don't see many people talking about this one. So yeah, so it's Movies in 15 Minutes. And then for my last 3, they've all got a bit of a theme, these ones, because these more or less fall into the category of they used to be popular, but I really don't hear many people talking about them as much anymore. So and these are actually all sci-fi classics that I definitely think deserve I guess a bit more love these days. So first one I have is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. One of my favourite books of all time, and it's one that I don't really see people talking about much anymore. I know it's considered, a well-loved series, but yeah, these days I don't really hear much about it. So but yeah, I definitely feel this is a little bit underrated now. So that's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then I have the 2001 A Space Odyssey, but like the Odyssey series by Arthur C. Clarke. The books, I feel, yeah, definitely offer a bit more than what the movies do. I mean, I love the movies, both 2001 and 2010, but for me, the books are definitely, like, there's, I guess you've got more, I guess, more depth in them, and obviously, you know, this, so I believe 2001 pretty much followed, like, the movie follows the book pretty closely, but I feel for 2010, quite a bit got changed, and 2010 is my personal favourite of the Odyssey series, but yeah, I definitely don't see this being talked about, and yeah, it's a great little sci-fi series, so yeah, definitely feel this one needs to be talked about more, so that's the Odyssey series. And then for the last one that of my underrated like favorite books is one that's actually probably one of my, again, another one of my favorites, and that is Dune by Frank Herbert. This is such a great sci-fi like, yes, sci-fi book and story, and I just think, yeah, I have not seen it like talked about, and yeah, I definitely think more people should like, you know, give it a chance, and because I've read the first 3 books in the series, and I definitely recommend this one. It's just, yeah, such an epic like story, and yeah, the world building, and yeah, it's just fantastic, and yeah, it needs more love. Well, all of these need more love, but especially I think this one as well. So yeah, so those are my picks for favorite underrated books for Top 5 Wednesday. So there we go. So what are some of your favorite underrated books? You know, if you've got ones that I should check out, and feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!